From the OSPCA, the locally here in Leeds and Grenville Animal Center, I'm talking with the manager, Marianne Carlyle, and there's some things that I really want to know about that I didn't realize that they did. Yeah. And one is foster volunteers. I didn't realize, and I never thought to ask you, does the center actually have foster parent volunteers?
Yeah, pet parent fosters, we do, and we're trying to build that the network of foster homes that we can use. So there are cases where we'll have a litter of very young kittens come in. Sometimes they will have a nursing mom that they're with, or sometimes not. So, or we'll have an animal, a dog that does need some rehabilitation for whatever reason, and it needs to be on a regular basis in a foster home. So we are looking for foster families, foster homes. We do have a few here in the area, certainly that they're godsends, really, because they let us bring the animal in, get it set up to thrive, and then we get it out into that home so it can thrive, and then when it's ready for adoption, we're able to bring it back in and be available for a rehome, a new forever home, which is great. So we're always looking for foster homes. Certainly, contact us. We'd love to have you on board. We'll set you up with our volunteer coordinator from across the province, Kim Dooley, and she and I will work together with the people to get them set up.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
So volunteers, just in general, I know that like for walking the dogs, if you have dogs, or for cleaning out a cage, or for whatever.
Yeah.
Do you need volunteers?
So great question, because we always can make use of volunteers, and we do rely a lot on the volunteers. For example, today, right now, a volunteer who is in a different role on a regular basis, I put the call out and looking for somebody to help us drive an animal to another animal center. So we're meeting up in Canada with the Renfrew County Animal Center. That volunteer is driving our vehicle with the dog, going to meet in Canada, where the Renfrew County volunteer is going to meet us. We'll swap the dogs, and we'll get a different dog coming into our center. They will get our dog up in Renfrew County. Okay. So absolutely, volunteers are truly backbone of what we are able to do. We couldn't do the things that we do without the extra hands and expertise. We do ask that you make a commitment to either a working shift, like a morning cat care or Thursday afternoon dog walking. Yes. And you do that on a weekly basis for about a 3-month period. It does take some time to train our volunteers and just get them up to speed on animal handling and speaking cat, watching dog signals, those sorts of things. So we want the volunteers to be safe as well as our animals safe. So it does take some resources for us to onboard a new volunteer. But we do, and that's why we're asking for some commitment back to help us with that.
That's understandable too, because when you're training someone, you're making the effort to, you know, as you say, keep everybody safe, but yet they need training.
Yeah.
And it all takes time.
And we want that consistent behavior.
Exactly.
Like our dog walkers, generally, we have a saying, 4 on the floor. And so once a dog, if it's a very active dog and doesn't really know a lot of manners, 4 on the floor would mean once his 4 paws or her 4 paws are on the floor, we would be handing them a very small piece of kibble. So that's with staff, that's with volunteers. So that repetitive behavior, then that dog is going to display better manners.
Exactly.
And then get rehomed sooner. So
it does make sense. And people can just call the center. Can they go online and fill out an application at all?
The best place is to go online. Tell there is a link on Get Involved and how you can get involved. Link through our website there and sign up, and we'll be in touch. Kim Dooley will start that process initially for onboarding, and then once that's been approved, I'll be jumping in.
And it's always nice to be a volunteer and get a satisfaction out of knowing that you were part of this animal's life and you helped to move it through the system so it could have a home.
Yes, absolutely.
So that is awesome.
Thank you.
Remembrance Day is coming up very soon. And if I remember rightly, there were some pins that you had animals in war time or war something.
Yes. So we do have a campaign called Animals in War.
Okay.
And it is active again this year. The animals vary from horses to cats to pigeons to dogs, right? And still active dogs in wartime.
Yes.
So we worked with the Canadian Legion on doing that in conjunction with their poppy campaign. This is not to replace the poppy campaign.
No.
It is really just an awareness, to bring forth an awareness of how animals are and a part of those conflicts that happen around the world.
Right.
So what we also do is $1 from each pin sold would go to the local Royal Canadian Legion. So here in Brockville, that would be to our Brockville branch here on Park Street. So every dollar of a pin sold would go towards them. The sale of those pins, best place to do it is online. You can order your pin online, pay for it online, and then it gets mailed out to you. We will have pins in the center shortly. They are being shipped out this week. So we'll have them in the center and we can sell those at the center.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Good. All right. And I understand that there is now a 50-50 lottery.
Yes.
Draw for paws?
Draws for paws,
Okay.
for sure. And it's going extremely well. So it is a 50-50. We're up over $30,000 now already. So that's wonderful. And we're halfway through the campaign. So we've done one early bird draw on the 7th of October. The next early bird one is this coming Friday. So we're drawing that this Friday. So you have to have a ticket purchased by the midnight or 11:59 on Thursday.
The night before.
And the tickets are available all online. So you go online, you register or you purchase your tickets online. You can buy them in blocks of 10. They're $1 each for 10, and the pricing varies if you buy 20 or 40. So so go ahead and get as many tickets as you can and make that jackpot bigger.
Yes.
50-50, 50% of that goes to you and 50% comes to the animal center.
I think that's wonderful. So for people, if they just Google
Draws for Paws.
Draws for Paws. It'll
Sorry,
go right in there.
Ontario SPCA/lottery.
Okay. That will take them right to the
them there.
site, and then they can purchase.
Yes.
So just in a few minutes, you did bring a cat with you, didn't you?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be nice if we just sat down and just talked for a little bit before we do.
Okay.
And so tell us a little bit about the animals.
Sure. So I brought Tobi. He is a
Okay.
4.5-year-old buff orange white cat. He's a large boy.
Yes.
He's big. He's long. And he's lived with other cats. He's in a suite with another cat at the moment, Thumper. So they're sharing that suite, getting along fine, good along good. Tobi himself, has been declawed already. Previous home pet parents had that done. So those are something, consideration in that he doesn't have his claws. So we would really want him.
Himself.
We would really want him to be staying indoors.
Yes.
Because he cannot defend himself. Or if he is out on leash walking with you, that's fine, but not free roaming.
No.
For sure.
No,
So
no.
and he's available for adoption.
And so, okay, what kind of a family should he
So
go into?
Yeah, so his personality is a personal assistant, and that personal assistant is right in the middle of our Meet Your Match campaign or category. So he's he's really in the middle of the road, so he can enjoy time on his own.
Yes.
But he can also be in helping with whatever you're doing. And
Is he curious?
Yes,
he
he is
is?
curious.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I imagine when I bring him out, he'll be looking around. He's talkative a bit.
Yes.
He talked a lot in the car coming over with me. So he was setting that up for me, making sure I knew what was going on. But he's a bit curious. He was, I'm sure, going to be looking around a bit too. So,
Do you think kids, would he be good with kids?
I think he would be. Yeah.
Okay.
He's young.
Alrighty.
He's still 4.5, so I think he's young enough, but not too young that he's going to be in everything with the kids. So, yeah.
Good. Alrighty then. Just give us a minute, and we're going to bring Tobi out. So as you can see, Marianne is holding Tobi now, and he's looking around. wondering where he is.
Yes.
And a lovely cat.
He's beautiful. He's
He
really
is.
a beautiful big
Look.
boy. He likes to snuggle in like this. I'm sure he's trying to see if he can get going somewhere and check some things out. Hello. So yeah, he's quite long, as you can see, and he is looking around and very curious. Now he's quiet because I like.
Yes.
It's very unusual because he was quite loud and making some comments before.
Well, yeah, he was. Like when he came in, when he was in his cage, he
come
was talking to us. And now I don't know if he's playing a little shy or what. I'm not sure.
There
But
you
anyway,
go.
Tobi,
Hello.
Tobi, yes.
There you go. What do you think?
He's
That's
a nice. He's a beautiful cat.
beautiful boy.
Yeah.
So he is available for adoption, and just let us know if you'd like to do a meet and greet with him. We will set that up for you.
And he will talk with you.
Hello.
Marianne, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me, darling.